Welcome back to a brand new video, and today I'm going to be reviewing Avengers Endgame. I just saw Avengers Endgame. I didn't think I was going to get to see it, but thank God I got to see it because this movie was epic. When I mean epic, it was epic. It was amazing start to finish. I got to see it in 3D, and it is amazing in 3D. Um, this is one of my favorite superhero films. Like it is. I think it tops Avengers Infinity War. It does top Avengers Infinity War. I think it's better than Avengers. I can't talk today. I do think Avengers Endgame is better than Infinity War. Um, there is more character development in this Avengers Endgame. There's more character development. You can see with the Hulk. There's more character development building there. So overall, Avengers Endgame picks right up after uh, Infinity War, and then we have a little time jump, which is 5 years later. And to be honest, I was not expecting a time jump, but I feel like that's good. They did a time jump. And I liked it, and I love the opening. Where they got Thanos because that was a big, big bang. Start out the film with a big bang. Why not? And um, my nose is stuffed up. And before I go further into the video, there will be spoilers. So do click off if you have not seen this movie. The movie's been out for a while, so I do expect you to already seen it. Avengers Endgame, man, this movie was fun. I think this is the most funnest Avengers movie. It has all of them. You got Black Panther, which is brought back again. Spoilers. You got Hulk, you got Thor, and Thor. I like Thor in this. Thor is, Thor's like this old drunk now. He's got like this beer belly, and I really did like Thor. Um, Chris, the guy who plays Thor, he really acted like a drunk, like he really did. So I really did enjoy his performance. And a Hulk, I couldn't help to laugh at the first scene. Like the first scene you see of Hulk, he's wearing like clothes. He's got like little glasses on. I couldn't help to laugh because to me that's funny. We've never seen Hulk in actual clothes. Like to me it's funny. And like at the end of the film, again, spoilers, when somebody dies, I'm not saying who dies, but one of the Avengers die. Um, Hulk's in a suit. It's a sad moment in the film, but Hulk's in a suit. You know what I mean? Like it's a sad moment. And I should have worn my Avengers shirt while doing this video, but I didn't wear it. I don't know why I didn't wear it for this video, but this is my Avengers shirt that I went to. Um, so yeah, this is my Avengers shirt right here. But yeah, back to the video. Avengers Endgame, I think was one of the funnest Avengers. It was, you know, I liked Infinity War, but this one was way better in Infinity War, and again, I like that Thanos got what he deserved in this, and I like the time travel in this. But I will say, like if you have not seen Infinity War, you need to see Infinity War before going and seeing this one because if you're you know if you're just a casual Marvel fan, a casual superhero fan, and you're going into this, you're really not gonna know what's going on. Like I'll be kind of honest. I did like the time traveling suits. Like I did like the time traveling suits. They was pretty cool. I liked Ant-Man, and it's like I really like all the characters in this. Like there's not a character I didn't like. Like I handled Iron Man. I liked how they handled Iron Man. I like how they did Pepper Potts. I liked every character in this. I liked the humor. That's thing too. The Avengers, these Avengers movies and all these Avengers, the comedy hits right. The comedy's never flat. The comedy hits at the right spots. But again, in Avengers, Avengers Endgame did deal with some dark stuff. It did deal with some dark stuff, some stuff you went, oh, you know what I mean? And Avengers Endgame, like I said, it's one of the funnest Avengers movie, and this does not end. Spider-Man, which comes out July 3rd. Yeah, July 3rd, which I'm hyped for that Spider-Man. This is so off topic really quick, but I've never really been hyped for a Spider-Man movie since I've never really been that hyped for a Spider-Man movie. I like Tom. I, my favorite suit. I can't talk that. My favorite Spider-Man is Tom. Tom is the Spider. Tom plays the Spider-Man in the MCU. The Avengers, and yeah. But yeah, like the only two Spider-Man movies I've really ever been hyped for was the the Spider-Man movie we got in 2016, 2017, and the Spider-Man movie we will be getting in this year in July. The Spider-Man movie that we got um in 2016 or 17 had Tom in it. He was Tom. Tom is the Spider-Man who's recently playing Spider-Man. I might be confusing something all in that, but if you know who Tom plays Spider-Man in Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. So he's one of my favorite Spider-Mans, and he's he's one of the reasons why I'm hyped for these upcoming Spider-Man films. Back to the video, back on topic. Avengers Infinity War. I liked all the I liked all the characters in this Avengers Endgame. This was amazing. This was one of my favorite movies of the year. This was one of my favorite movies of the year. And this was one of my most hyped films of the year. I was finally got to see it, and I was just hyped. I was really hyped for this film, and overall, it got me um really excited. To see Spider-Man, to see the what's going to happen later, and to like I said, I'm really excited. I'm really excited for Spider-Man in July because one, Tom is playing Spider-Man. He's been playing Spider-Man, and two, because the new Spider-Man just looks cool. Like it looks dope. So yeah. So an Avengers Endgame set up a lot of things going into the future that I'm really hyped for. And Avengers Endgame, man, there's nothing to nitpick about for me. There's nothing I don't like. I love everything about this film. It's very, very memorable. Very memorable. Very memorable, and something's gonna be talked about 6 months from now. Something's gonna be talked about a year from now, 5 years, 10 years from now. Especially the end scene where it was all coming back, and he set up future films. He set up characters to get their own films that we never thought they was gonna get, which I think they should get. Um, Overall, Avengers Endgame, like I said, Spider-Man, Peter Parker. I loved his Spider-Man. Like I always liked his Spider-Man. When I saw him in the Spider-Man movie that we got in 2016 and 17, loved his Spider-Man. One of my favorite Spider-Mans. I loved I love the Hulk in this. I love Iron Man in this. I love all the characters in this. Like there was more character development in this, and you really got attached to these characters once more. And to see these things happen to them, you start to get feels. And this Avengers movie wraps up everything. It wraps up everything. And there was no end credit scene, which surprised me. There was no end credit scene, which surprised me. I thought there would be like a Spider-Man end credit scene, but there wasn't. Like, okay, pretty interesting. So off topic. When do I think we're gonna get a new Avengers movie? I'm thinking 2021, definitely 2024. I feel like they're really going to hold off for a new Avengers movie for a while. Like, we got this epic end game. Now they're gonna, have some more time in between the Avengers movies. You know what I mean? So, Avengers Endgame, amazing film. One of my favorite superhero movies, which I need to make a video on my top 5 favorite superhero films. That video shall be coming soon. So Avengers Endgame, I love this movie. And yeah, I'll catch everyone in the next video. Let me know in the comments below. Have you seen an Avengers Endgame? Like I said, this movie was awesome. It was funny. It was enjoyable, rememberable. I want to go see it again. Like, I want to see it again tomorrow. I want to see it the next day. I want to see it this whole week. That's how awesome it is to me, because I loved it. Like, I loved it. Like, I really did enjoy. I really, really did enjoy this film. There was stuff I laughed at, stuff that, there was stuff I laughed at, stuff I could relate to. There was stuff I could attach myself to. There was so much stuff I just couldn't. There was so much stuff that I really, really liked. And it's like Hulk. The Hulk wasn't even, there was parts where the Hulk wouldn't, be talking. He'd be just sitting there, like, listening to the other Avengers talk, and I'll be like laughing at the Hulk just because he has clothes on. To me, that's funny. To me, that's funny. Hulk has clothes, especially like when he's got his like little glasses on, and he's holding like the iPhone. Like, to me, like that's to me, that's funny. And to like like Ant-Man. Like, I was laughing at Ant-Man, especially in the scene where Steve, Captain America, and Tony, Iron Man, was about to go back to the 70s. Ant-Man is sitting there, you know, Ant Man is just basically standing there like, the like what I'm supposed to do. Like, I feel left out. You know what I mean? So like this, make sure you go check out Avengers Endgame. Go see it in 3D. I do recommend go seeing this as soon as possible, because it's an awesome, amazing, amazing film, amazing time. Glad I got to see it in the theater. It's just something you need to see this something you need to see in the theaters. I really did enjoy it. I have to give it a 10 out of 10 for being something epic, for being something that's awesome and just really memorable, and something I'll be talking about tomorrow, the next week. So yeah, catch everyone in the next video. Peace.